Hey guys, welcome to or welcome back to my channel, and happy booktube birthday to me. Yeah, I've made it 2 years. Crazy. So yeah, it's wild. What a time. It's gone by so fast that I genuinely couldn't tell you what specifically happened all this year. But I know it was a lot of goods, a few lows, mostly goods. The lows were more on me. Anyway, today we're going to do the booktube birthday tag. I will leave the original tag video done by Average Joe Reads in the description if you wanted to get the questions, check it out. I will also have the questions down below. Just make sure you credit people. But yeah, 2 years. Let's frickin' go. So the first question is, what anniversary are you celebrating? Obviously, 2 years on booktube. I started... It's a wild ride, because when I started my channel, which those videos are not good, I have grown a little bit. I like to pretend, at least. But when I started this channel, I did not plan to be a booktube channel. I was just going to kind of be like a random vlog channel, and then clearly that grew into so much more, which I'm so happy about. But yeah, I have Books and Lala to thank for the booktube path. My original videos aren't good, but I did technically start like the video making process earlier, but my first video was uploaded November 16th, which is so fun because my boyfriend's birthday is November 14th, so all the celebrations going around. Alright, question number 2, what genre or genres does your channel generally focus on? Seeing as like I'm sat in front of an almost entirely fantasy 3 bookshelves, I should probably say fantasy. But I do also read a lot of thriller and horrors. I don't dabble too much outside of that. Like fantasy horror, thrillers, those are like my favorite genres. Those are the ones that I will read the most. But I will also pick up literary. I'm trying to get into poetry. I'm trying to be one of those girls. I'll pick up literary, I'll pick up romance here and there, especially if it's like a fantasy romance or crazy exotic romance, like Shrek smut. That happened this year. Sometimes I'll pick up like silly goofy things too. But yeah, no, I like to like consider, wow, words? I like to. I often consider myself to be a variety reader, just because I will pick up anything that sounds good if it's recommended to me, or just like highly recommended in general. Like, I will most likely pick it up, so I'll read everything, but I primarily read fantasy and horror. Question number 3, what are you most proud of on your channel in the last year? I should have looked at my channel a little bit more before doing this. I did my first live stream this year. I've done quite a few with my friends. Thank you, Daphne, for really giving me that push. Thank you, Meredith, for also assisting with that push. And Natalie. Natalie was my first, and I made new friends from it. It's crazy. Oh my god, the internet is wild. But yeah, live streaming is the big thing that I did this year, and I really want to continue doing that moving forward into 2024, which is wild. Oh my god. Oh no, my life is flashing before my eyes. But I would love to continue doing more live streams, live with friends, just live sprints in general, branching into like writing stuff. I don't know, like I just want to continue that momentum, that community. I think that they're so much fun, and there is something so special and so anxiety inducing about being live, where like people are watching you say silly goofy things with your friends, and it's so much fun, but also like, those are people. It doesn't feel like there's people, but there are people chatting. They're talking back to you. But it's really cool being able to like connect with so many people that way. I've made so many friends this year. It is wild. Okay. Question number 4. Do you receive ARCs to review? Yes, but not in the sense of like I'm getting ARCs from the publisher. I've never reached out to a publisher and asked for an ARC besides NetGalley, which everybody has access to. Anyone, even without a platform, if you use Goodreads or Storygraph, like if you review books, you can use NetGalley. It is open to the public. I don't know how people get in touch with publishers. That's not something that I'm working on anytime soon because I have enough to read as is. And my NetGalley score is in a work in progress. We're trying to fix her. We're trying to get her back up. So I'm not requesting ARCs at this current moment because I'm not doing good with them. But we're getting better. There is a vlog to come. But yeah, I do ask for some ARCs, but generally speaking, I don't get approved right now just because my score's been bad. And I'm not like trying to overwhelm my workload right now. Okay, the next question, number 5. What types of videos do you most like to do on your channel? I love a lot of the videos that I do. I used to do wrap-ups. I don't like wrap-ups. I stopped doing them. I haven't found a way to make them interesting, so I just haven't done them. But I love playing my TBR game at the beginning of every month. It is so much fun for me, and I just love that process of letting fate decide my hand, my TBR. I really love reading vlogs. I really love vlogs in general. I really hope to step up my vlog game in 2024 and just like make them a little bit better quality. It is always hard as a full-time employee at a job, also trying to do part-time, full-time YouTube. Like, it is hard to balance that, so my vlogs aren't always as interesting as I wish for them to be because I'm working 4 days a week, and if like I'm not working, it's hanging out with my boyfriend or friends or family or cleaning the house or like doing other things that I just don't have time to film. And so it's quite a balancing act, but I'm hoping in 2024 to take my inspiration that I've had sitting just deep within me and hoping to utilize that in 2024 with my vlogs and just spice them up a little bit, make them a little more fun. But I just love themed reading vlogs as well. They're some of my favorites. Yes, they're a little bit stressful because I have to finish a TBR at like a certain time based off like my own calendar, and sometimes I don't like the books and sometimes the books don't like me. So it gets a little bit stressful, but they're always so fun. Alright, the next question is, what type of videos do you like to watch on other people's channel? TBR games, reading vlogs, weekly vlogs. I'm an easy person. I love vlogs. Those are my favorites. I think the consensus on YouTube in general— oh wow, this lighting, I'm so sorry. I'm not going to close the curtain. It's the sun. She's out. She's not normally out. It's fine. I can be whitewashed. Anywho, what was I saying? Vlogs on other people's channel. I'm nosy. I love seeing what people do with their lives. I love seeing just like their day-to-day. I love getting to know people through the screen. I know that seems weird. We all are engaged in our parasocial relationships. But it is like really cool to see like my friends, like Daphne for example. She does incredible New York City reading vlogs, weekly vlogs, vlogs of the month, whatever period of time they are. And they're so much fun seeing her engage with her friends and her family, but also like just seeing New York is just so special and so amazing. And I just love, like, yes, I talk to Daphne all the time, we are good friends, but like seeing her vlogs is just like seeing more of her and just getting to know her further, and it's just so special and fun and cool. But getting to know complete strangers and pretending like I kind of know them is also just fun for me, because I can sit here and be like, wow, it's almost like Kayla and I are friends because like we're in the same community. There's like a very distant, like, she does not know I exist. I obviously know that she exists, but like I don't know her. I've never talked to her. But she has liked my comment once on Instagram, so like basically besties. I sound like a stalker. I promise you, this is all jokes. This is all fun. Parasocial relationships are wild. But it is very cool getting to know people through their vlogs. Anyway, the next one says, was there anything you tried on your channel last year that didn't work? One, Booktuber did not go so great for me. I thought I was doing like really well mentally, and then my mental health was like, you thought, and you thought wrong. I only missed like, I want to say 9 days, which isn't really bad out of like the grand scheme of 31 days. But yeah, that was definitely a bit hard for me to take the L on. What else has not succeeded? A couple of my videos dipped. I did a painting with my pets video, which was very short, very sweet. And that didn't do well, but like that's not surprising. If you step out of your niche, say to do anything outside of reading or reading adjacent, typically does not get pushed in the algorithm, which makes it really hard for content creators to step out of a bubble and like try to grow in other directions, because it's hard to get that audience to care. And so it's a fine line of like making videos that I want to make, that I enjoy making, but also making videos that are going to get that engagement and get like, not necessarily like new subscribers, but just reached to my subscribers so that people want to also watch that. You know, like it's a fun, fine little game. YouTube, the algorithm is interesting. Question number 8, is there anything you've done on your channel last year that you won't continue doing next year? I do not know. I don't know if I have an answer to this question. I think I'll be continuing as usual. I will be actually starting more projects next year than anything else. I do have one rather large TBR video series coming next year primarily, which I'm excited for. But yeah, I think like same as usual. It's gonna be reading vlogs, biblias, tags, all the like the normal things that I like to do. Yeah, so no, not really. Question number 9, is there anything you plan to do more of next year? Yeah, reading vlogs, themed reading vlogs. I've got a new series that I was gonna do hard launch this year, but it kind of got pushed back because I'm reading a beast of a book. We all know, we're not gonna say its name. And so I've been reading that for so long that it's kind of pushed that whole series quite delayed. And so hopefully in 2024 I can like full speed ahead continue with the series. But yeah, that's basically it. And then of course, as mentioned, I want to do more live reading sprints, lives in general, just kind of chatting more frequently with the masses. I've changed my battery and I've messed up everything, and I'm so sorry. Okay. Number 10, is there anything new you plan to add to your channel next year? I feel like do more of and add to your channel, kind of the same thing. Add to my channel? Not in particular. Potentially I might talk a little bit more about writing, just because I've been really enjoying NaNoWriMo this year, and so maybe I'll incorporate a couple more writing like vlogs and just conversations in general, and just talk maybe more about my work in progresses. And journaling. I would love to bring back journaling. Oh my god. I have not touched my like reading journal for 2023 once this year. I've been really wanting to do it, and then I just feel really overwhelmed at the thought, because I have an idea of how I want to structure it. It's just causing me more stress than anything. And since I have like a digital reading planner, if you will, that just kind of makes my life easier. Like it's just a lot easier to track it all there. So I'm trying to figure out how I want to move forward with that in 2024. So we will see. Let alone like I don't know. I want to have a 2023 journal. Okay. What are some of the challenges you faced on your channel? I don't think my channel as a whole has been facing too many struggles. I think I myself as a person have been facing quite a few struggles. I've been very open these past 2 months about my mental health and how it has significantly dipped in quality of the brain. And so I've been very open about how that's been going, just because it does hinder my reading, it does hinder my YouTube performance, it does hinder my just ability to do anything around me. And so I've been open about that, and that's been tricky. 2024 feels like it's going to be a rather large season of change in my life, and so I cannot guarantee how that will go, but we will see. We'll see how it goes. I'm hoping to do a lot of fun things next year. I'm hoping to save a lot of money so that I can start meeting my friends in the coming years, because I think that would be so fun. But yeah, it's just, yeah, it's me. I'm the difficulties, I'm the challenges. YouTube as a whole has been incredible. I've had steady growth, if you want to get analytical. I have had incredible opportunities with friends. I've been able to participate in so much this year, so long as we just parentheses ignore September and October. So it's been a very good time. It's been a good year. I'm excited to see what's in store for the next. Question 11, nope, just did that. Question 12, what equipment do you use to film your videos? 1, I have my phone. This is the iPhone 11. Hoping to upgrade soon because cameras are nice. I use Canon G7X Mark II as my like normal filming camera. I've got like a cute little silicone thing on it, and I've been using this from the beginning. This is my typical like sit down type of video camera, just because it's got a tripod. It's a little bit more it's alright. It's not my favorite camera, but I like that it flips out on the top rather than the side. I do eventually want to upgrade my camera, but cameras are so expensive, so that's like eventually, when she can afford easily. Besides my Canon and my phone, I do have a desktop. I have the Elgato Facecam, which is just a streaming camera, as well as like a microphone over there and a key light. I do not have a microphone on this camera. You might be able to tell. I don't, because this specific camera does not lend well to microphones. You can't really add them easily, which is why a lot of people end up upgrading, and this is more of like a vlog camera because you just point and shoot. So it works, it does the job, it does good. Eventually I will upgrade all of my quality to something better, but until then, it's doing the job well. I'm not gonna complain. It doesn't make that like real fucking annoying ticking sound in the background anymore, because I figured out how to properly autofocus, so that's a win for me. But oh my god, that was terrible for a while. And the next question is, what is your best piece of advice you can give another booktuber? I do actually plan, I think it's gonna come out Sunday, if I do my math correct. I will have a full like how to start a YouTube channel, specifically parentheses booktube channel, with all of the advice that I have and just like tips and tricks and so on and so forth. But the biggest advice, which I know everybody absolutely hates, is just start. You can start small. You can start with a bookstagram and grow from there. Don't expect having a large bookstagram following will transfer to YouTube well, just so you're fully like prepared for that. But just start. Even like, you don't have to be good at editing, you don't have to be good at filming, just start. Even if you never publish that video to the world, you're getting in the habit of filming. I would say like sitting in front of a camera is probably one of the hardest parts. It's very intimidating. You're trying to look at the camera, but also like you have to look at yourself to make sure you're in focus and make sure that the lighting is fine, and have to like not be a narcissist and stare at yourself. And you also have to like engage properly and like get comfortable talking to yourself, which can be intimidating and a little hard for people. So I just say start, use your phone, vlog yourself reading, talk about the books, just kind of get in the habit of it, and then once you're ready to full launch a channel, it'll be so much easier. And then the last question, what is the best part about having a booktube channel? Oh my god, is it cliche? It's the community. I know everyone probably says this, because like what other purpose is there to join booktube than to have a community, to grow a community, to make friendships last for potential lifetimes? Like genuinely, what else is there? Like it is absolutely incredible, the people that I have got to engage with and make, even if they're not like deep talk everyday friendships, like they are still friendships at the end of the day. There's so much support and love in this community. It is insane that I've gone so long in my life wishing and dreaming and hoping to be on YouTube, and I I've done it. I'm on YouTube. I've started a community. I've made so many friends. It's like overwhelming how many friends I'm trying to support at the same time. Like, it is impossible to keep up with all of them, and yet I'm gonna try because it's just so amazing. I had my first subscriber gift me books, and I sobbed like a baby and had a mental breakdown for a while because it was just so sweet and kind and out of nowhere, and like there was nothing like prompting it. It wasn't like a birthday. It was just a, hey, good job making to 500, like congrats. Like it was genuinely the nicest thing anyone's done besides Eliza, who we're not gonna talk about. I love her, she's too nice. But it has generally just been such an incredible year in the community and friend making department, and I am speechless and shocked every day, all the time. I cannot handle it. It's wild. It's so wild, and I'm so stinking appreciative of everybody who has subscribed, who's watched a video, who has liked a video, has done any of the YouTube engagements to make my channel stand out just a hair more. It's very appreciative. No, I'm very appreciative. It's very appreciated. Especially because, like, I don't know why we trust me to review books. I can't speak to save my life, let alone get a cohesive thought out. But anyways, that's it. I'm all mushy gushy inside. My stomach is also growling very loud, so I don't think you can hear it because I don't have a cool microphone. Wow. See, pros and cons. Okay, anyway, I'm gonna go now. Thank you for watching. Thank you for 2 freaking years. Oh my god, it is insane. I feel like it's been so much longer. Watch me next year be like, hey, edit, just kidding, it's been 5 years and I've lost time. Anyway, I'm gonna go. Thank you. Thank you. From the bottom of my heart, thank you so much. I will see you guys tomorrow. I'm having a little, like, a birthday extravaganza to make up some of the lack of posting that I've done, and I just have too many video ideas that I need to, like, do now. So, I'll see you guys tomorrow for another video. We're gonna continue my Biblius mini standalone, just me participating readathon, where you can see the books that I've read and not read. We're not gonna talk about it now. See you tomorrow. Bye.